As a stepmom to a 16-year-old girl, I never knew what was coming my way. Samantha was a bright kid, but her disrespectful attitude towards everybody around her was quite alarming. From sneering tones to rolling eyes, her actions spoke volumes of the negative vibe she was harboring within. I tried everything in my power to mend the broken bond she held with her father and me, but each time I made a move, she hissed and grunted like a feral cat ready to pounce. She despised me, and no matter how many times I won her a warm round of chocolate cookies or took her shopping for new outfits, our relationship remained stubbornly on the rocks. One day, Samantha disappeared from home. It was the gloomiest period of my life, and we all searched for her everywhere. It was then that I realized the critical impact I had on her life more than I had ever thought. She had left school altogether and was couch surfing with her illegitimate friends. This was my wake-up call, my moment of clarity. After scouring each of her calls and coming to know of her whereabouts, I reached out to her. Although I tried to keep my cool, my heart was racing a mile a minute as I approached her. With her back tightly pressed against the wall, she kept her guard up, but she finally snapped, and we had a breakthrough. It was a turning point in our relationship. Samantha confided in me, and I learned how much hurt she had been carrying. From resentment towards her mother's neglectful behavior and her father's remarriage to the sense of abandonment that had festered within her, triggering a vicious cycle of self-loathing. I listened, and amidst those broken sobs and angry hurt, I finally saw Samantha for who she was, not as a disrespectful teenager, but as a hurting human being who had been carrying too great a load for too long. That day, our relationship slowly started to show some signs of improvement. It was a rocky ride at times, but we started to form a level of trust and respect between the two of us. By the time Samantha turned 18, I was ready to let her in as a full-time daughter along with her step-siblings. We weren't perfect, but it wasn't about that. It was about learning and growing, about looking past our differences to find solace in the common ground, about forging a relationship that stemmed from love and not just blood ties.